have things like interim titles, as soon as you have an interim title, you know, and then you have an interim title like they were going to do with Tony Ferguson versus Khabib Nurmagomedov, that's a fight where the guy just won the title. I mean, he just won the title a couple months ago. And then all of a sudden you're having an interim title? Like, what are you doing? Like, what is... Either the guy vacates the title or he doesn't. Like, this whole interim thing, like, I don't understand what an interim title... I get an interim title if the guy's injured. And yet, like the Dominic Cruz situation, he has a significant layoff, and he wants to, you know, they want to give someone else a chance to establish the fact that if Dominic Cruz cannot come back, this is your new champion. Or the John Jones situation, you know, where they stripped him of his title, and you have this, you know, this situation where when he comes back, they give him a shot at the interim title. I get all those things. I get it. I mean, it makes sense to me, but what I want to see is interesting and exciting fights. That's all I want to see. And it doesn't matter. John Jones and Daniel Cormier fought tomorrow, and there was no title on the line. The UFC just decided, look, forget titles. It wouldn't mean anything to me. I'm just curious as to see how they're going to match up. Same with the new fight with Kim and Rumble. I just want to see how they match up. That's what I want to see. I think we just need to start from the ground up with a completely new scoring system that takes into account the comprehensive nature of mixed martial arts as opposed to just an individual striking sport like boxing. I mean, I don't even think the 10-point must system for striking that they use in boxing is good enough for kickboxing or Muay Thai. I definitely don't think it's good enough for when you start calculating wrestling, jiu-jitsu, submission attempts, kickboxing, elbows, knees. What is more important? Is a jab better than a takedown? A takedown where you don't do any damage, is that as good as a leg kick? We need to quantify these things, and we haven't. And it's just one of those things we've done. Like, it's like student loan debt or something like that, just sitting in the background. We're like, oh, we'll get to it eventually. Yeah, we need to do it. I mean, it needs to be handled. This is not a good system. And putting little tiny incremental changes to the system, little patchwork things, I don't think that helps. Yeah. I think the system completely needs to be revamped, and there's no reason to have a 10-point system. I think this sport is way more comprehensive, and I think they should consider something like, you know, like a 100-point system or something like that, and try to figure out, you know, start out with 100 points and try to figure out what everything means, and try to calculate what's the difference between a takedown, like the first fight where Tyron Woodley took him down in the first round and he got some really good ground and pound off. How much different is that than a round where a guy takes you down but you stifle all of his ground and pound? That needs to be quantified, and it's not.
What's the plan for the rest of the year?
To fight. You know, I got to get this off me. I got to get this loss off me, and you know, it's just, I know I'm better than this. You know, I know I'm a better competitor than this, and I want to go out there and I want to fight as much as I can. That's just the truth of the matter. You know, I'm 37 years old. I don't know how long, you know, my body's gonna be able to hold out to do what I love to do. So I want to compete as much as I can before I can't compete anymore, you know, and when I can't compete anymore, I can't compete anymore. But at the end of the day, right now, I still feel like I can compete, and that's what I want to do. I want to compete.
All in. And for two friends from Galaxy S7 after reading. Why wait? Sort of switch today. Every time I switch lines in the grocery store, I never pay the last one. One thing that totally works is I switched to Metro PCS.
See, he want to make fun of me.
Got the jaw locked
yeah, we got the, yeah. Well, we got his little ass got locked up. You not gonna show your face? Fucking, you gotta say please. Say please. Say please.